Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Today we're going to have a Dowsing Rod session where I will be asking the rods questions that you guys have provided in my comment section of my various social media accounts, whether it's here on YouTube, over on TikTok or Instagram, or over on my blog. So if you guys have a question, feel free to drop it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get to as many of them as I can. Before we get started, I might be asking, I actually haven't looked at these questions in a little while, so if I do ask any questions that are related to future events, the future is not set in stone because free will exists, so take these predictions with a grain of salt. It's just the most likely outcome that happened, or that's likely to occur at the time of this recording. Things could change, so maybe don't place bets on it. Yeah, I think that about covers it. So with that, let's go ahead and do some level setting with the rods, see how we're doing today. If you're with me and willing to answer some questions, could you cross the rods for yes? Thank you. Could you open them wide for no? Thank you. Could you point to the direction of your energy? Thank you. Am I talking with one of my spirit guides today? No. Thank you. Am I talking with an archangel? Yes. Thank you. Am I talking with Raphael today? No. Interesting. How about Archangel Michael? Talking with Michael. Oh, okay, fascinating. Well, thank you for being here. I have not worked with him directly before, so this will be fun. Let's get into the questions. Are black-eyed children real? Yes, thank you. Are black people the chosen ones? Yes, thank you. Is everybody that incarnates to Earth the chosen ones? Yes, thank you. Are our deaths predetermined? No, thank you. Is the timing of our death predetermined? Yes, thank you. Is murdering a child a sin? Going with no answer. So a few videos back I did ask about whether or not sin exists, and I believe the answer was no, if I'm not mistaken. So is murdering a child something that should be avoided? Yes, thank you. Does the industry perform human sanction rituals on children? No answer. I'm not quite sure what industry that's referring to either, so maybe that's part of that. Does melanin determine how powerful a person is? Going with no answer. Let me try that one again. Does melanin determine how powerful a person is? No, thank you. Are fairy tales based on real events? Yes, thank you. Is the gender role reversal part of human karma? Yes, thank you. Was Dr. Conrad Murray framed? No, thank you. Is polygamy necessary to human survival? No, thank you. Did we incarnate on Earth just for the experience? No, but a slow no. Thank you. Is Darwin's theory of evolution accurate for human development? Yes, thank you. Have some humans evolved from amphibians? No, thank you. Have some humans evolved from reptiles? No, thank you. Is breaking free of the matrix necessary to reach your higher self? No, thank you. Is it possible a person has a walk-in soul if they don't have many childhood memories? Yes, thank you. Is autism a defect in pregnancy? No answer. Is autism a defect? No, thank you. Does autism occur during the pregnancy? Going with a no, but a slow no. Can it vary where autism occurs? Yes, thank you. Do souls choose to incarnate into handicapped bodies to complete karmic cycles faster? Yes, thank you. Is your doppelganger part of your soul group? No, thank you. Are skinwalkers real? Yes, thank you. Do skinwalkers come from another planet? No, thank you. Can we absorb the energy from the animals that we consume? Yes, thank you. Do so many people look alike because they are a limited feature option? Going with a no answer. Are there only so many genetic expression variations that result in a lot of us looking alike? Yes, thank you. Did the Anunnaki influence human evolution? No, thank you. Did the Anunnaki write parts of the Bible? Yes, interesting, fascinating. Thank you. Um, is it possible to remote view? Yes, thank you. Are Therans actually animal souls trapped as humans? No, thank you. Do we need to allow people to express themselves as animals? Yes, thank you. Are we going to a new Earth? Yes, thank you. Does the Andromeda Galaxy have Egypt-like pyramids? Yes, thank you. Could you deviate from your original spirit path through an illegal adoption? Yes, thank you. Are reptiles keeping humanity in a lower level vibration? No, thank you. Do reptiles want to take over the earth? No, thank you. During World War II, did the Germans make contact with extraterrestrials or extra-dimensional beings? Yes, thank you. Did the Germans try to make a craft to visit and contact aliens? Yes, thank you. Does SpaceX have pictures of UFOs in space? Yes, thank you. Have historians lied to the public about our timeline? Yes, thank you. Is Vladimir Putin a clone? No, thank you. Were the pyramids in Egypt huge water pumps? No, thank you. Were the pyramids in Egypt large energy, I guess, conductors? Yes, thank you. When children die, do they get a chance to grow up? No answer. When children die, does their soul continue to evolve on the other side? Yes, thank you. Is Emery Smith from Cosmic Disclosure the real deal? Yes, thank you. Are we still one soul even when our decisions lead to multiple timelines? Yes, thank you. Does God care if you get a tattoo? No, thank you. Does a tattoo impact your soul? No, thank you. Are unicorns real? Yes, thank you. Do unicorns exist in this dimension? Yes, thank you. Are rhinoceroses considered unicorns? Yes, thank you. Hopefully that clears some of that up. Is it possible to plan seeing a past loved one in your dream? Yes, thank you. Is the information on Jesus and the Essenes brought forth by Dolores Cannon accurate? Yes, thank you. Does drinking alcohol attract bad spirits or demons? Yes, thank you. Is the Ark of the Covenant on Oak Island in Nova Scotia? No, thank you. Was Leonardo da Vinci an alien? Yes. Okay, thank you. That's fascinating. Um, if we create the Last Supper, will we see the truth about Jesus? No, thank you. Is war universal? No, thank you. Is war a human concept? No, thank you. Is Mu and the is Mu and Lumeria two different places? No, thank you. Do some fae or fairies help humans? Yes, thank you. Do fairy rings only come in the form of mushrooms? No, thank you. Do fairy rings also come in the form of flowers? Yes, thank you. If you missed it on Instagram stories, I have a fairy ring in my yard made of flowers. So I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Um, is the sacred power of Hunan, or does the sacred power of Huna help heal? Yes, thank you. Can people that believe in freedom and liberty stop the New World Order? No, thank you. Is Elon Musk human? Yes, thank you. Was Bitcoin created by the government? No, thank you. Is HIV a human-made virus? No, thank you. Is the Chinese invisibility cloak a human invention? No answer. Does the Chinese invisibility cloak exist? Yes, okay. Uh, is the Chinese invisibility cloak a gift from aliens? No, thank you. Um, is the Chinese invisibility cloak something that was, or a concept that was borrowed from nature? Yes, thank you. Was Princess Diana's accident planned? Yes, thank you. Fascinating. Is Kate Middleton dead? No, thank you. Is it possible to learn to see spirits with your physical eyes? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to manifest seeing spirits with your physical eyes? Yes, thank you. Can earthquakes awaken our spiritual abilities? No answer. Can it sometimes awaken spiritual abilities? Yes, thank you. Do earthquakes cause spirits to be more active? Yes, thank you. Does witchcraft bind you to this realm? No, thank you. Once eternity is reached, is it permanent? No answer. Does that question make sense? No, thank you. Will Ukraine win the war against Russia? Yes, thank you. Was Jesus created on or in Mother Mary through light conception? No, thank you. Is Paul McCartney still alive? No, but a very slow no. Thank you. Are other countries experiencing the Mandela effect? Yes, thank you. Are tarot readings always right? No answer. Are the cards displayed in a tarot reading always right? Yes, thank you. Is how the tarot readings are interpreted through the reader always right? No, thank you. Can spirits and angels hear our thoughts? Yes, thank you. Is Matt Groening or the creators of The Simpsons or writers on The Simpsons, are any of them time travelers? Yes, thank you. Is The Simpsons showing future events because the writers or creators of the show actually doing time travel? Yes, thank you. Fascinating. Are mermaids benevolent and loving or loving? No, thank you. Um, is there a reincarnation of, okay, is there a reincarnation of Plato or Socrates alive right now? No, thank you. Are there beings alive or souls alive today that have imprints from Plato and Socrates' lives in their memories? Yes, thank you. Can we ask our galactic family to help us? Yes, thank you. Can we alter our Akashic records? Yes, thank you. Fascinating. Is it useful and beneficial to people to be a classical singer? Yes, thank you. Does classical singing create peace? Yes, thank you. Can our spirit guides help us open our hearts? Yes, thank you. Alrighty, well, that is all the questions I have for today. So if you guys have more, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And thank you guys for being here. Have a good one, and I'll catch you later.